Hello. Okay, I got art lesson number 47 there. I'll come around to that. We'll backtrack. This is 48. These are your basic tools. Then you can have all kinds of weirdo extra stuff. You know, this is a pumpkin carving kit. Sometimes it comes in handy. You know, sometimes you need a hole. Sometimes you need to make an indent with a broken tool. Sometimes you might want to cut shapes. These pipes go to an armature. We'll talk about the armature. So, you want something to cut your clay with. This is called a feathering knife. I forgot. And these are always great. You can use something else. You don't have to have something that fancy. You can use a piece of cord. These are good. These big ones, these are good for hollowing out or for smoothing on the surface, getting it smooth. That one would give you a texture on one side. On the other, it would act like a smoother. Or it's good for hollowing out. Okay. These are just neat to have. You know, I don't know if I've ever really used them, but sometimes you might want to add a texture. I don't know. Here's your scorers. When you score the clay and use your glue, your slip, these are what you use. This is a really big one. So you scratch it with these. Scratch it on each side that's going to connect. And then paint the glue on. I suggest, if you're working around animals, you see that Taco Casa cup? I cut a hole in the top of that, in the top of the lid, and then that way I can have water for my paintbrush. I can put my paintbrush in the cup, and the kitty cats can't lick the water because the paintbrush is sitting in the hole. Okay, these are just little for carving. It's for carving. Those are always my favorites. Probably need to get a bigger one of that one. I think my bigger one of this one broke. It's okay. So, there you have it. It's your basic clay tools. Have a great Sunday. Ciao.